There's loads of dirty water coming out of there. Hello guys, I hope you're all doing well. And as you can see, things are looking much better in paradise, but I still have a few issues. One of them being Harry keeps weighing on all my plants and killing them, but there we go. Nice one, mate. And we're also getting huge amounts of growth on the bougainvillea. Gonna have to get up there and start cutting it back. These were looking dead not more than a week ago. But we still do have our casualties. This lovely coconut tree used to be. But I do believe in making positives out of negatives. I like to have a morning stroll in the garden with a cup of coffee. So we'll see what we can do with this bad boy. Took me 10 minutes to cut that. It's all soft in the middle, the coconut trees. But something out of nothing. A rustic, authentic, Thai style coffee holder. So we're heading to the darkest depths of the garden. I put these pine trees in. I went to Finland when I was 19 or 20 years old, teach English, loved the place, and decided to make my own little pine forest in the back corner to bring back memories of the great times I had there. They're not quite like the ones in Finland, and certainly not the snow, but anyway. Yeah, this is the darkest depths of the garden. You get a lot of mozzies down here. Mozzies like the darker areas. A few snakes. Yeah, we get a lot of rat snakes here, ngor sing, and cobras, ngor how. How means bark, so it's like a barking snake. We did have a king cobra in the corner there one year, but he managed to go on his way, thank goodness. It's funny, after living here for years, I know the sound of snakes on the leaves. It's like a continuous rustle of the leaves, as opposed to lizards who tend to scurry. But yeah, what are we doing up the ladder? Well, I'm just checking to see my blue pipe for the pump is actually in the water. It is. I don't want to squash him, but mate. But yeah, I took the pump off because I plugged it in and nearly blew up the garage. I don't know. It was having a few problems before the dry season started, and it hasn't been used for 4 months, but I plugged it in. I head over there now. And a load of smoke came out the plug socket. So yeah, I plugged it in here and a load of smoke came out. I think you can see some black charring there. So I'm not sure actually if it's the pump or the electric socket. I'm using this like food mixer just to test if... Oh, I just don't want it to blow up. Ah, it didn't blow up. Right. That's okay, right. So the electric socket's okay. That was a bit silly, but anyway, whatever. So this is the pump. I took off, and yeah, it lasts about 4 years, which is pretty good, but I don't want to be messing about with electrics, not in the rainy season, and a dodgy pump. So yeah, we're going to head into town, pick up a new one. I think it's a 1.5 inch, and yeah, pick up some food as well. Might get a pad thai. Right, so a quick update of the situation. The aircon is running well, so much so I put the cover back on it. The leak seems to be all right. What is that? That's a pigeon. Right, okay. The leak seems to be okay. The door is still in the shop. Haven't heard from Pradap either. He's supposed to be coming around and cleaning the air cons. To be honest, this was only supposed to be 1 or 2 videos, and it's turning into 3 or 4, which is a little bit worrying. There's a cool little pad thai place up here. Pad thai nung,ครับ. Beautiful old house. And he ban niกี่ปีแล้ว100 กว่าปีแล้ว100 กว่าเหรอสวยจริงๆนะ Some beautiful old teak houses. I've got doors similar to this in my house. These have weathered well. It's really nice and peaceful here. Now, I recognise this. This is what my jasmine tree is supposed to look like. Love these roofs, man. Real intricate designs. The Dak is really unexplored, but there's some lovely little parts of it. This must be over 100 years old. These little places. Gives you a brief glimpse into what things used to be like here before motorbikes. I wonder what went on in this little lane 150 years ago. Cap, 40 นะ Cap ขึ้นมานะครับนะ Cap. Right, so that's breakfast and lunch. We're going to sort out a pump. Well, to be honest, I probably know more about shopping for bras than I do shopping for pumps. But anyway, see what these guys can do. Looks like a pump shop. Look at these bad boys. Wow. All I need to do is water Bob, though. I can't remember what size it is, so I just brought the whole thing in. Let's have a look. There's no one here to ask at the moment. It looks like it's this size.
0.5
Okay. Oh, thank you. ไม่มีความรู้ อันนี้เท่าไรประมาณ
ตัวนี้อิตาลีอันนี้ดี อันนี้ 3,000 กว่าบาท
อันนี้
ก็ 2,000 กว่าบาทอันนี้มีซูบิชินี่ก็ของอาเซียนนี่ของญี่ปุ่นเจแปน
คนญี่ปุ่น 2,000 เท่า 2,000
ตัวนี้ 2,800 ตัวนี้ 2,500 ตัวนี้ 3,300
Okay. I'm not going to get the cheapest one. I'm not going to get the most expensive one. I'll get the one in the middle. Safest bet. Right.
มีได้ป่ะเนี่ย
All pumped up. Right, let's get out of here. Right, so we've got the pump. I need some food. I'm going to get stuck into the pad thais. He's going to wee on something again. I know it. Harry. Oh boy, come here. No weeing on the plants, all right, mate? All right? Good boy. Need more chilli. You do build tolerance to chilli after you've been here a while. And yeah, it's lovely. I'm also watching, he's having pad thai as well, my favourite YouTuber, CB Media. That one looks huge, I must admit. How much his was? 40 baht, he says, for that. Wow. But this is 40 baht too. And yeah, it's a good channel. Check him out. CB Media. There's a lot of car stuff. And but he presents things really well. I know nothing about cars, but it's still interesting. And anyway, I'm going to finish this off, and then we're going to play with the pump. Right, change of plan. I was going to be setting up the pump, which would have been a bit of a laugh because me and pumps don't get on. But Pradap has just called, and he's going to be here any minute apparently to service the air cons and make sure I haven't completely messed it up. So yeah, we'll see how he's doing. It's insanely hot today. Must be in the 40s. Sawadee krap.
ข้าวก่อน
กินข้าวเหรอ จอดรถเป็นสกปรกหน่อยนะ
ไม่เป็นไร
กินอะไรฝรั่งกินได้ไหมไม่กิน
ฝรั่งกินได้
ไม่ค่อยกินไม่ได้ในเผ็ดมากๆ Look at the chilies on that เผ็ดมากนะ
อันนี้ไข่เจียว
โอเค
อันนี้หมูมะเขือ
นั่งที่บ้านก็ได้นะไม่เป็นไรนะ
อะไรนี่แหละอากาศเย็นดี สกปรกไหม
นิดหน่อย
โอ้ย
เฮ้ย
อันนี้อะไรหมดเหรอ
ขี้ดินฝุ่น
โอเคพระดับไอวิดีโอไหมไอวิดีโอไหม
หืม
ไอไม่ไอจ่ายดี
ไม่อาย
There's loads of dirty water coming out there. เดี๋ยวอีกส่งไปเป็น20 ปี20 ปีนะเก่งนะ He hates my aircon units. It's so old. พระดับเป็นช่างแอร์ช่างไฟดีที่สุดประเทศไทยนะ
ยังไม่ถึงประเทศไทย
ไม่ค่อยมี
ตากก่อนน้อย
ไม่ใช่ไม่ค่อยมีปัญหานะคนเก่งนะ
ๆแล้วว่าผมนี่เป็นช่างที่ดีไม่ใช่นะ คนที่ดีกว่าผมก็มี
Boys keep him busy. It's a bit of a mess. Anh đi phàng rồi nữa. Thang một lọ. Phàng leo.
เดยครับ เดยนี่คล้องเลยเดยครับ
Chai bay lan noon. Mazda yak 3,000-4,000 กว่าบาทไม่หาย
อะไรนะ3-4 พันอ่ะอันนู้นเท่าไหร่วะหลักร้อยนี่800 บาท
ที่ไหน
ซื้อทำเอง
ทำเองเหรอโอ้ชอคอมพิเศษที่รักหายตังค์นะ
ไม่เป็นไรเดี๋ยวให้พาโอนให้ผม
จะโทรหาฝรั่งทั้งหมดนะนะ
ฝรั่งตั้งหมด
ใช่ มีที่รักมีชูการ์มัมมี่นะครับ มีที่รักไหม
นี่
มีนะกี่คน
คนเดี
ส
ย
อ
ว
งคนเดียว โอ้เก่งนะเก่งมากบายบายครับคุณข้าวนะ Good lad. Really nice guy. 600 baht for 2 aircons. Very reasonable. And a bit of Thai practice as well.
I know this is the moment most of you have tuned into this video for. Check it out. Look at Bob. He's throwing it down in the garden. Good effort, mate. We'll get some purple flowers on him, I reckon. In another month or two, or maybe in another few weeks.
Oh my, what do we have here? A useful piece of garden furniture. Ah, very handy. Alright, enough of that malarkey. Time for news update and phrase of the day. Right, sorry about that last segment, but Spot's Big Nursery Songbook is a damn good read. Right, before we get into phrase of the day and news update, I just want to discuss a couple of things. Namely, the use of the word FARANG and whether I should be doing phrase of the day or even if you want me to do phrase of the day. So the first point is about the use of the word FARANG. Now, I've been here a long time and I'm so used to being called FARANG and addressing myself as FARANG. My Thai friends use the word often without meaning offence, and I use it in turn. So I don't even think twice about using it. And I used it twice today with Pladap, talking about Westerners eating hot food or something like that. I've used it twice today and it doesn't bother me. But I did put my video into some Facebook groups. I felt like a bit of abuse. I do like a bit of banter with some of the group members. But I was taken aback by people being slightly offended and some like calling it racist when I put FARANG in the title of my post, or referring to myself as FARANG, which is even more ridiculous. I don't know how calling myself FARANG is being racist. It doesn't quite make sense. But anyway, one guy was saying it's cringy, another guy was saying it's racist, and yeah, I like a bit of banter. I just gave my opinion. I think most people on that post agreed with me. Called the guy a snowflake. I'm not into all political stuff. I like a debate. I like it when people have their own opinions, and if
their opinions are good and I agree with them, then yeah, you can change mine. But I'm never going to stop saying the word FARANG. It's hard enough speaking the language. So FARANG, everybody knows it's a Westerner, so just use it. I don't know, the PC culture has gone a little bit overboard. The age of taking offence is sort of a little bit out of control in my opinion. And I'd like to know your opinion. Do you get offended by it? Were you offended today when I used FARANG in the video? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. And I got Thai subscribers, Con Thai. Thank you very much for subscribing. What are your opinions? Is it offensive? I know it's not. I've lived here too long. I know it's not offensive. It can be, most words if used in a certain way or in a certain tone can be offensive. I mean, the health minister used FARANG in a derogatory tone and it came across that way. But when I'm chatting today with Pattaya, you can see it's used informally. So yeah, let me know what you think. Okay, so number 2 is, should I be doing phrase of the day? My Thai is not perfect. And do you actually even want phrase of the day? I've got a lot of new subscribers, thank you very much. Because there's one side of me that thinks there are guys out there, and I was one of them, that lives here without speaking any Thai. And it's very easy to do. Your wife or girlfriend will sort out any problems and deal with any issues. Your friends speak English. Your Thai friends want to practice their English with you. If you have kids, they grow up speaking English. They speak English with you, like with Kevin, my daughter, or Annie. So I'm not knocking that at all. But why I started phrase of the day was to show that even with pretty crap Thai, you can get by and have fun. And hopefully other guys and girls could see that and take the first step to learning the Thai language. The other side of me is like, you really shouldn't be teaching Thai if your Thai isn't that good. So I'm stuck in two camps on that. So let me know in the comments below, should I be doing it? Do you want me to carry on doing it? I'll sort of go through the comments, and if it's going one way or the other, we'll sort of make a decision on that. So anyway, on that note, it's phrase of the day. Yay! Okay, so welcome to maybe the last phrase of the day. I learned a new word today. As I said, I'm pretty new to learning the Thai language, even after all the years I've lived here. But the weather is very, very hot and humid. Now, for most of you that live here, you know that the word for hot, as in weather, is rawn. Now, you are supposed to pronounce it with a slight rolling R sound, but I got a big tongue and I can't say that. So I'm just going to say rawn. So to put that in a phrase, you would say wani, which is today, agad, weather, rawn. But I have a new word for you. Ow, humid. After the rains, it is so humid here. So if you put ow on the end, you get wani agad lawn. Ow. Today the weather is hot and humid. Now, to remember words, this is a little tip. So a lot of you say that remembering the vocabulary is difficult. My way of doing it is by using word association. Words that I'm familiar with in my own language, I then relate to the Thai language. For example, ow. I remember that by actually thinking of an operation that hurt. Okay? Operation, ow. It hurt. So every time I think of humid, I might have forgotten the word, but I got the picture of an operation that hurt, and then I remember. So that's a way of learning Thai vocab, is to actually associate the word with words that your brain is already familiar with. For example, lawn. Think of lawn like the grass that you cut, a lawn. So instead of trying to remember the word lawn, I tried to say it correctly there with the tongue, think of, if you're having problems remembering it, think of lawn, the grass, and then just remember to try and roll your R. But anyway, if you've got a big tongue, it's not easy, believe me. So, yeah, impress your neighbours, give them a bit of a guard lawn of ow, and you can use it all day, every day. Thais, just like English people, we love talking about the weather. So use it, you can use it every day. Right, news update. Okay, so as of Thursday, the 14th of May, there's only one recorded COVID-19 infection. A Chiang Mai resident who became infected is the latest case after returning home from Phuket. That leaves a total of 3,018 infections in total, with no new deaths. I know a lot of you are wondering when the borders are going to reopen, when you can come back to see your families in some cases. There are murmurings, but nothing really more than that. The CP Group billionaire owner is pushing for foreign travellers to return to Thailand. However, that safe haven for wealthy visitors does seem a bit vague, and there are no real solid updates on what restrictions will be in place for entering Thailand. But I will keep you guys updated, as I know there are a lot of you that are keen to get back into Thailand as soon as possible. So, like many of the tourist hotspots in Thailand, many of the beaches still remain closed. Although Pattaya has had no new infections for the last 20 days, curfew breakers are being caught and punished. These tourists or swimmers were given warnings by the police but ignored them, and now face up to a year in jail or 100,000 baht fine. Now, if you're in Koh Tao and don't feel like doing 20 push-ups and 20 jumping jacks, you better wear your face mask. Tourists and locals are being ordered to perform these exercises if found to be violating the face mask wearing regulation. Now, this guy, I think, will wear his face mask again in the future. He's struggling a bit, poor lad.
Okay, that's it for today. I was hoping only to make 1 or 2 videos on Trouble in Paradise, but as I said before, I don't really care what happens here. It's still a paradise to me, but it looks like there might be a couple more videos coming until things actually stop falling apart. Anyway, on that note, I hope you're all well and safe, and I'll see you in the next video.